Hello, everyone. This is Jonathan here. And as a lot of you know, I recently went on a little vacation. And I went to the beautiful island of Bali, which is located in Indonesia. In case you didn't know, thought I'd let you know. And the whole time I've been posting pictures and stuff on Facebook, and some people were asking me like explanations and descriptions of things I was seeing, and I realized that it was actually kind of hard to do it that way. I was just taking too much time, so I thought that when I got back, I would just do a little video with some of my favorite pictures and try my best to explain what I see or what I saw in the video. So, hope you enjoy it. This is gonna be a quick little slideshow, um, fun stuff like that. So, first up, right away, we have um, the hotel I stayed at, which was the Sun Hotel and Spa, which was a beautiful hotel, really good prices. They had a spa, they had a restaurant and a bar in there, and everything was really nice. Everyone was super friendly there. It was a really good place to stay. Here we have just a quick little picture of the street outside of my hotel's bar in the middle of rain. Weather in Bali was kind of crazy. It would be sunny and then rainy and then sunny for most of the day, then rainy and sunny again. It was just nuts. Here's a little video I took. Sorry, the aspect ratio is probably not great, but I just want to show kind of how close everything was. Everything was so compact in Bali. It took a lot to get used to. Like this right here, that was a 2-lane road. People went both ways. This right here, Bintang, this beer was everywhere. It tastes a lot like Heineken. If I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I drank so goddamn much of this beer. It cost as much as water, so that's why it was easy. This was breakfast I had one day. That's mie goreng. I think I pronounced that right. Which is just think of like lo mein, except to use like ramen noodles instead of like the thicker noodles that lo mein usually has. Delicious. I ate that all the time. And these are shrimp crackers or prawn crackers. And these were like on the side of everything. Everything you bought, that was like the side. It was like French fries. You know how everything you buy over in the United States has French fries? Over there, it was those. This right here, this is the entryway to the beach closest to my hotel. I think it's called Lijian Beach. Now these little structures, these like gateways, those are everywhere too in Bali. Like I saw those quite a bit, and it really kind of actually was a thing over there. Everything was artistically done. Like it very felt like they have style over function a lot of times, which was kind of nice to see. These right here, not a great picture, but these little boxes were daily sacrifices that everyone would make in front of their shops and stuff. It would be like flowers and coins and incense. They were everywhere. So when I was there, I was actually leading up into this day called I think it's pronounced Niepe. I think I pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I don't, but it was a day of silence. Which if I would have been there for that day, like I would have been stuck in Bali. Like I couldn't have left if I had made it there that day. But I managed to leave just beforehand, and that parade there was part of ceremonies leading up to that day. So this, I just want to make a quick shout out to this hotel. It's not my hotel, but it's the Kakra Hotel. I got caught in the rain one day while I was there, and I was just lost, didn't know where I was going. So I managed to run into that hotel, and they let me use their Wi-Fi and stuff, and actually gave me a free cup of tea. Really nice. This right here is all the different coffees and teas that I got to try at a coffee plantation. It was all delicious. God damn, it was all so good. And yeah, okay, so this right here, this is the famous Kopi Luwak coffee that was being brewed for me. It's the poop coffee, and there's the completed cup. Now, here's the thing: it is as much of a joke over there as it is here. The lady actually told me that A lot of people call it a puppuccino over there. They know where it comes from. They don't make any beef about that, and it's not very popular over there. They still only make a very little bit of it, and it's not like that was the coffee everyone drank. They still drank normal coffee, and that was just like a special thing. Real quick, this is the doorway into a silversmith place, the showroom with all their little jewelry that they make. And like I said, like everything in Bali had like these just real strong sense for like style and art and things like that. It was real amazing to see. And these are some more things that are outside of that silversmith. These statues is it was really something else to see. Pictures got mixed up a little bit, but this is the cat that eats the coffee beans and then shits it out, where they made the Kopi Luwak from. Cute little guys, actually. There, that's kind of the best picture I can get of it. But he was sleeping, and I didn't want to wake him. I know I get cranky when I get woken up, so who knows? All right, so this is a really cool thing. I went to this town where there's all these different villages, and each village specializes in specific art, like silversmith, wood carving, painting, and they would just kind of all be in their own sections of the town. And this is what they do. They would just each there's like firms, like families, and it was like little art factories that they would just, they would carve what they wanted, they painted what they wanted and stuff. But that's what they did all day. They would just get together and they would just make this stuff all day, and it's like just what they did, which was really nice, actually. There's just some of the carvings there. Really beautiful work. Everything there was just beautiful. I wish I could have took everything home with me, but well, my money only went so far. By the way, the U.S. to Indonesia rupiah exchange rate, really good for us. So I told other people that I actually exchanged $500 in cash right when I got there, and I got $6 million back. So for a brief moment in time, and probably the only time in my life, I got to say I was legitimately a millionaire. All right, so this is the first picture I have of these rice terraces that are at the base of a mountain, and they're built this way because the water flows from the mountain into the terraces. Next picture will be a little bit better view of what I'm talking about. See, you see the terraces built in there, and now this is a big tourist spot. There's a lot of like shops, and there was a lot of people there when I was there. But the thing is that they're still functional. They still actually use them to harvest rice. So it's not like, oh, this used to be, what we use to harvest rice. No, they still use it. And actually, you can see the plants, the rice plants actually in there. Right there. It was beautiful. So green. It was like greener than anything I've ever seen. And I don't think that the pictures do it quite enough justice. This is more from that same area. There's actually a restaurant that was next to the rice terraces, and this is the view from the restaurant. And that's another thing about Bali. Everything that I went to was all open. It was like there was no front doors. There were no like enclosed windows. Everything was just open, and so no matter where you were, you're in like the air, and it was really nice, actually. It was just completely different than what I'm used to over here. This is a place called Tannin Lot. I hope I pronounced that right. But these are a group of temples that are built onto these outcroppings of stone into the ocean. And this is one of them, and there's the other one. I do apologize that some of the photo quality isn't great because I actually forgot my nice camera at home, so I had to use my cell phone camera the whole time. And I feel like it did the job, but it could have been better, honestly. So, a little bit closer view here. You can see Now the cool thing about this is that it's still operational. Like, tourists can only go so far, and you couldn't go any farther unless you were going to the temple to actually use it for what it was intended for. And that was kind of the big story about Bali, is that all the religion and the acts of faith that I saw over there just coincided with daily life. Like, it didn't feel like it was separate at all. It was just part of their life, which was really neat. So yeah, this is gonna be a quick video. This is the last picture. This is a view from my airport, or not my airport, but from the airport. And so yeah, that was my trip to Bali, and I kind of wanted to end this video just talking real quick about how impactful that this trip was for me. It was the first time that I'd ever left the country. This is the first, foreign trip I ever took. Absolutely the longest trip I ever took. And I went by myself, and it really, really kind of affected me a lot, and in a good way. And I'm not gonna go on and say that it was life changing, because who knows? Maybe in a week I'll be back to the same person I was. But I'd like to believe that my trip there has actually made me better as a person. But even if it hasn't, at the very least, what it's done is I had the opportunity to be somewhere unfamiliar, escape my comfort zone, and have to rely at times on people that I don't know if I would have anything in common with. These are strangers, and it's humbling being in that position, knowing that you're the outsider, that you're the visitor, you're the tourist, and everyone else there is just living their lives. You're there on vacation, so you'll eventually leave, and these people will still be there, still living their lives. And recognizing that position was a humbling experience. So I'm gonna actually leave off this video with reading something that I wrote on the last day there, and hope you guys like it. So this is it, my last few hours in Bali. I had believed that I would somehow welcome this moment, that homesickness would have crept in and I would have been satisfied. But plainly spoken, I'm not ready to go. This morning I stepped outside and looked up at my favorite spot, a small gap between a lattice work of electrical wires and thick waxy leaves of a tree I don't know the name of. I didn't see anything in particular, and I'm not sure why I've been so enticed by this view this whole time. But it was hard to think that it would be the last time I saw it. Even if I came back, I doubt I'd get the angle just right. Maybe I just had to add a little sadness to success. But in the end, I know that I've explored, I've learned, I've experienced, and maybe just for a brief moment, I think I may have loved. Thank you, Bali. So yeah, hope you guys like that. I encourage everyone, if you haven't, travel. Go and see stuff. See the world. I don't think you'd be disappointed. So, until next time, have a good one.